Thunderhorse Ascendant. I'm here tonight, on a whatever day this is. I think it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday! But it's a Tuesday. We're here for Ducky races. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I do a little happy dance for Ducky races. Hello. I hear you loud and clear. Okay, I got extra things on my audio happening, which could very well always be on and I just never notice because it's daytime, but now it's nighttime and everything's lit up. So I was like, is there weird audio or is it just regular audio? Because I think it's regular, just audio coming from my microphone, and all these other things are they're just to wig me out just slightly. Hi, Lily. It's hard to say at this point. Who knows? It's 8:02. Who knows? Hello, Rita. Hi, Linda. Hi, Annalise. I'm just joining fun because I love duckies. We appreciate your support. Hello, Prudence. Hello, Sherry. Hi, Kimberly. Very low sound. Okay. Well, that we can fix. I say that with all the confidence in the world. Let me see what I can do here. Well, why is this button going all crazy on me? How about now? Is that better? It's going into the yellow. Yay, perfect. Okay, great. Sometimes I like to get loud and start screaming, so, we don't want to be too loud. Hi, Mary. I'm so glad I could join you tonight. It's been a crazy week. Yeah. Okay, so for those of you who are just joining in with us, if you are new here, or if you happen to be watching this in the replay, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the Found Objects Challenge, what it is, why we do it, all the things. And then we're going to pick the winner of September's race, and we're going to do Ducky race. And I'm going to show you the prize for the winner, right? And we're going to do all the fun things. So, it's 8:03. I feel like we're missing some people. I've shared all the things. I don't know what else to do. Maybe they're busy. Maybe they're busy. I don't know what they're doing. All right, let's get into it. Or maybe they just wanted to skip this whole talking about it thing, which is totally possible. That happens. Okay, here we go. We're gonna talk about it. Still got my dollar bead box stuff out here. Don't worry about that. That's for tomorrow. That's for another day. Okay, so these are the prizes. This is what the winner is going to win tonight. This is for September. I am aware that we keep a weird schedule. The reason we have this weird schedule is for a reason that's not important. It's just this is how we've always done it. And this is the weird scheduled days that it is on. Hello, Thunder Chatters and Randy. You are doing a double YouTube tonight. Go Duckies. Okay. This is just the weird schedule that we ended up on. So we always do it on the first. We pick the winner of the last month's doings on the first Tuesday of the month. That's really all you need to know about it. On that day, hi Marcia. I'm just here to cheer. Good, we like cheerleaders. On that day, we also post the new bags for the next month. So this morning, I launched the new bags for October. Now those bags are only gonna stay on the website until they sell out, or for about a week, because the purpose of the challenge is things and stuff. We're going to get into it. But anyways, let's talk about the prize. This is the prize. So you get a free entry into next month. So if you are the winner, you get a free entry. This is your free entry. I don't know what's in here. I just pulled it out of the box. This is your book. This time we are doing The Creative Jeweler. Okay, this will be your book, Inspirational Projects Using Semi-Precious and Everyday Materials. Now, we used to always give away the FOC book, the Found Objects Challenge book, or the Alchemy of Found Objects book, but everybody has that book at this point because we've been doing this race for like 2 years or maybe more. I don't even know. So anyways, here's our book that we're going to be giving away. What is that? I didn't read this one. I didn't read this one. This guy's making his own whoop-de-woos. What are they called? Well, he's calling it a bobbin. That's not what it is. How to make a bobbin. I guess maybe it's called a bobbin. I don't know things. Anyways, that's interesting. He's making his own stuff. I should do that. That would be good. I have Jefferson. I should make Jefferson do that. Anyways, this is the book we're going to be giving away. This is called The Creative Jeweler. Now, this book is valued at $21.95, but just for disclosure, most of my books are used. I get them at the thrift store. But hey, there you go. It's good. Good times. Okay, so that's your book. Don't mind this. What am I going to do with this? Okay, hold on. This is what you do with this. You just go, oh, sorry, nothing to see here. Hello. Here's our prize for tonight. Let's just zoom it on in a little bit. Here's our prize for tonight. So this is what the winners will be playing for. We have 2 strands of these 6mm Chinese crystals. These came from Arizona. We have a full strand of Larimar stick beads. These came from Taylor's Falls. Okay, tangled up, hold on. Okay, now these I pulled out of my stash. So these are Kuchi Tribe Afghan medals. This is a pendant. I do have a bunch of these. I've never sold them before, but I thought I'd sneak one in here. The color of this, what is appearing on my computer, is looking a little interesting. That's not the color it is, but okay, we'll go with that. Maybe it's my computer. Yeah, okay, sorry. Side note, does y'all's computer do that nighttime thing where it does like a night light? So at nighttime, it does like the computer screen is yellow. Mine does that automatically, and I don't know how to make it stop because I'm always mad about it. Anyways, and then matching for the little either charms or earrings, however you want to do. Maybe you want to do charms or earrings. They got bells. This is the good stuff here. This is old, by the way. And so this is your $50 value worth of beads. Probably valued at more than that just because I just pulled these from my stash. But this bead strand here is valued at about $26 itself. So there you go. These are the beads. You will get all of the beads. You will get the free entry into the next one, and you will get the book, all for your $6.30 entry in trying to build your own bead skills. Is that not smashing? We love that for everybody. Somebody is really going to score. Go Duckies. Yeah, it's quite good. I like this because it has all the, this guy here, he has all the loops. You could be doing all the things. And then these guys here, you could be doing loops on the bottom. You can make that the top and string it up. You could have things hanging down. You can do all kinds of things with that. So, as I mentioned, these are not new. These are African trade. Well, they're not African trade. They're from Afghanistan, but they're trade beads, so they're going to be missing stones and things of that nature, but because they're over 150 years old, that's just the way of the world. They're also made in the desert by a bunch of women who were not really settling anywhere, so, you know, they were on the road. They're on the road, things to do. Okay. So, that is going to be the prize. That is going to be the prize. All that. There we go. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you a little smidge about about, I rewrote the letter, by the way. Look at me updating things. Holy moly. So if you're new here, or if you're watching this in the replay, or if you've never played before, here's what you need to know. Okay, so this little letter comes with your bag, so you know what to do. Some of you get this, and I don't know if you ever open it, because everybody's always got questions. I'm like, it's in the letter. So I made the letter like with different headers, so it's like easier to know where your things are at. So anyways, it says, what's in your bag? So for $6.30, you've received your Found Objects Challenge bag filled with items waiting for you, waiting for your creative touch. This is your chance to upcycle and breathe new life into forgotten objects and beads. So FYI, if you've never been a part, you're not going to get brand new beads. You're going to get beads that need to be upcycled, broken pieces of jewelry, things that need to be reworked. That is the point. The whole point of this is for you to gain new skills, to try new things, to think outside of the box. I'm always like, what box? To think outside of whatever little creative nook you've put yourself into. We gotta get out of there, okay? The reason for that is because that's how we grow with our creativeness, right? That's how we grow our skill set. That's how we become better at our art, right? And isn't that the whole point? Is to like be smashing at art, right? Like that's the point. Okay, so blah, 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 talk about the prize. This happens to be the prize this time. The prize changes every month to whatever it is that I want it to be, because this is my game and that's how I play. So it says there will be $50 worth of beady goodness from the Taylor's Falls Bead Store, which is always new, by the way. A bead book and a free entry. So the challenge is to expand your design skills. La-ti-da. Talks about how to get creative, and then it tells you that this is not a judged contest. We do not judge this contest. That is why we have the Ducky race. The Ducky race is basically like a fancy number generator that's going to just pick a winner for us. Everybody gets their name in there, and then it's like a fancy number generator. It's just fun, right? So we don't judge, because that's not our business. Who is to judge? Projects are due at midnight the night before the drawing. So that's here under now titled Important Dates. Okay. Projects are due at midnight. So this one is for next month. So it says that your projects are due at midnight on November 6th. This is not a judge contest. Winners will be selected through a random drawing at the Ducky race. The winner will be announced on Thunder Horse Descendant YouTube channel on November 7th, 2023 at 8 p.m., which is what we're doing now, but for last month. And la-di-da, good luck to everybody. The moral of the story is what you do when you get your bag, if you've never played, is you go to my website, www.thunderhorsedescendant.biz. I'm going to show it to you after the race is over. You click on the Found Objects Challenge thing, you buy it, $6.30. We ship it to you. You take a before picture, and then you take an after picture, and then you take one more picture. There has to be 3 pictures, moral of the story. At least 3. Most people post more because they make a lot of things with their bag. They can make a lot of projects based on the things that they get in the bag. You do not have to use just what's in the bag. You can use whatever you want from your stash. Okay? Oh, thanks, BK. You can use whatever you want. You don't have to make jewelry. You can make whatever you want. There's no rules. That's how we roll. This is no rules beating. You do, however, have to use something that we can identify from the before picture that came in the bag. One thing, it can be more than one, but it has to be at least one that we can identify in your before picture and your after picture. Okay, that's how you do it. So you post 3 pictures. Yay, that's all you got to do. You don't have to make a million things. You can make one thing. You can make 1 pair of earrings, get an entry. So after you post, Randy gives you a little note. It says, hey, congratulations, you got a Ducky. Your name is on the list. And then here we are on the list. Easy peasy. Hi, everyone. I'm just stopping in for support. Oh, good. We love support. Do corners count instead of boxes? Yes. Yes, Mary. We need to get you out of the corner and get you out of your corner and into something new. So that's how we do it. So I'm gonna move over here. You guys are gonna come with me. We're gonna set it up and we're gonna do it. It's gonna be good times. I should have brought cake. I don't have cake, but I do have ice cream sandwiches. I don't know if that's appropriate. We did not discuss who was gonna bring cake. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up. I want you guys to be bored. I shall show you what I'm doing. Here I am setting it up. Here's my little list that I keep. I gotta move this over. Alright, then we gotta go to the duckies. Here we are, duckies. Gonna set up the duckies. You guys can help me pick the costumes. As the tension mounds. Let's hold my camera down. What is happening? Something has happened. Oh, it's in this little desky part. Hello. Okay. So, let's set up our ducks. We're going to, we gotta get rid of all this ads and whatnot here. What's going on? Hello, Vistaprint. Nobody cared. Just want to race our ducks. Alright, so we're going to put 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to get rid of this ad. We are going to put our names in by editing this list. We're going to get our names from the list. I did post this list. I always post it numerous times. And I'm like, hey, is your name on this list? If it's not, and it's supposed to be, please check in with me by 6 p.m. Nobody checked in. So the list is then finalized. Here are the names of the list. Alright, then we're going to pick costumes. Let's set it up. And let's see if now we need to shuffle. Shuffle these characters. This is a new ad. I don't like it. Go away. There we go. I just gotta find, why are they not in costume? Something has happened. None of them have costumes. Go back to the settings. That's because I did colors only. Colors and costumes. Okay. Hey, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay. I see Batman. It was naked duck races. I see Batman. I see an astronaut. You know I gotta go until I find my vampire duck. There he is. It's Rita Snows, the vampire duck. My duck looks mad. I'm gonna keep shuffling. See, this is why it doesn't matter. I wonder if I can get Batman and the vampire together. Oh, those ones are really dressed up. Oh, we got Superman. I want the vampire duck and the unicorn duck. I'm very particular about my ducks. There's Batman. Come on, vampire. It's not in there. This is why it doesn't matter if you do your project like the first day or the 29th day. It's because Randy's just going to shuffle them all around anyway. This is the equivalent of like shaking up the ticket bucket. There we go. Batman. There's a panda. I kind of like the panda. Patty is the panda. Let's go one more time. Let's go one more again. These are, oh, there's a witch duck. No. Okay, we've got Batman. These ones don't have the vampire duck or Batman, but they're quite dressed up. I think I'm gonna go with this one. think I'm gonna go with this one. They're like, come on. Okay, so here we go. Make sure my picture is out of the way so we can see everything. Ooh, see everything that's happening. I will just be over here in the corner. And everything looks good. All right, here we go. Good luck to everybody who participated in September. We're going for it. All right. Looks like, oh, Rita, I think you're, we've got Patty out here with the alien duck. She's in the lead. She's keeping a steady pace with Sherry. Here comes Sherry. Okay. We've got Rosanna here. We've got Tammy, Eve. All right. Oh, Kim is the mermaid duck. Linda's over here, just regular duck, just number 12. She's ready to go. Rhonda is grandma duck. She is coming up from the back. She's going to take the inside corner. Dorothy is the doctor. She's dropping back. We've got Tammy and Sherry both here in the lead. Angel's coming in with Rudolph. Hi, Angel. Come on, duckies. Rita is Donald Trump. Here we go. Here comes Kim. She's coming with the mermaid. She's catching up to Angel. Oh, you gotta watch Rosanna. You know, she puts her ducks in training. Here's Kim. Oh, where are you going? Hey, what are you doing? We got 16 seconds left on the clock. Linda is holding strong. Mr. Bunsen, don't be messing with stuff. Oh, he's looking for the ducks. Everybody's coming up. Look at this. 4, 3, 2. Who's it gonna be? It's Prudence! That was funny. Prudence, Spider-Man duck. She is the winner. Let's take a look at those results, shall we? Look at how close it was. Prudence, Tammy, and Rosanna. First, second, and third place. Congratulations, Prudence. Look at that. She just come flying out of nowhere. Oh, Dorothy was right up there in fourth place. They all just kind of came, they all just at one time just kind of all came through. Well, that is fun. Congratulations to Prudence. We'll let her duck do a little victory lap around there. Okay. Congratulations, Prudence. The mad duck was the lucky duck. Congratulations, lady. I will write it down. Write it down. Mr. Bunsen's scaring me because he's laying on all my cords back there. Oh yeah, he's just messed my camera up. Mr. Bunsen, get your little cat butt. Yeah, look what you're doing. Get your little cat butt off of my cords. What are you doing? Hold on, I have a cat situation. Come here. I know. You like to lay back there. Mr. Bunsen was being Shannon's support animal all day today. He just decided today that he has accepted Shannon as part of the pack. I came up here, I was in the basement videoing, and I came up here and she had a stool for him and he was watching TV and she was posting things on the internet. I was like, oh, are we bonding today? We are bonding today. You stay down. I don't want you up there. I am picturing Godzilla destroying everything. Yeah, pretty much. Prudence says, I am so excited. Prudence, it's been a hot minute since you've won an FOC. Have you won an FOC before? You have, right? I thought you did. Huzzah! Okay, I put your name on there. Those are for Prudence. All that lovely business. Lovely business. You have not won? Well, congratulations. On your first ever win, I thought you maybe had won one before. But I guess not. It's a smash hit. Smash hit. Okay. So, for those of you who are not aware where to go get your Found Objects Challenge, this is where you go. This is my website, www.thunderhorsedescendant.biz. You come here to the front page. These are our featured products. You're going to just click Found Objects Challenge. Here it is. And then you just add it to your cart. You can buy as many as you want. You add them to your cart. But even if you buy more than one, it still only gets you one entry into the Ducky race. But this is it. It's $6.30. That is how you enter. Easy peasy. Oh, looks like Shannon was posting today. She was posting. Shannon was posting stuff today. I know she was taking pictures. I thought she was just editing. It's also in the beads here if you need it. And then if you need to know how to play, if you are still confused, if you click into this, it'll tell you what the letter says that you get. It's all right here. This is what you do for this specific one. In general, there's also down here in this little list, if you are looking for things and you're like, what is all these things that Thunder Horse Descendant is doing? They are right here in this little list under information. And you would just go to Found Objects Challenge and click it, and then it'll bring here, and it says, what is the Found Objects Challenge? And then you can know. There's other things on here, in case you're wondering. This is the Claim It Live bead sale SKU list. It's the top one. This is our SKU list for all of our bead sale. I change it every week when I make the new SKU list, so it's always updated if you haven't seen it. This right here, under this, it says how to order from the sale. There's how to order. Here's our fair play and commitment policy for claiming things. This is this. This basically says that you're reserving items and that you plan to pay for them. This is our customer appreciation ticket drawings, why we do it, what's it for. This talks about my bargain beadbox mini series on YouTube. What is the Found Objects Challenge? Morning Coffee Live shows on YouTube. What else is on here? Our disclaimer, contact us, here's the bead shopping request form. Right here, this comes directly to my email if you want things from the bead store. Bunsen, would you be nice? This is my blog. This is where I write all these crazy things about stuff and things. And then you can click into them. Some of them have videos. These are just things that I write for, mostly about symbolism and beads and, all that good business. I stopped putting pictures because no matter what I tried to do, the pictures just look bad. And so I just stopped putting them all together. So they don't have pictures anymore. If they do have pictures, they're inside the blog. But anywho, that's the blog. And then if you return to the home page, it'll show you our 3 stores. So we have bead store, jewelry store, home and gifts. So if you just want to see beads, you go to the bead store. There is a shop all on here, but you just want to go to the bead store if you just want to see beads. If you want to see just jewelry, then you just go to jewelry. Pretty easy. And then like home and gift stuff, you guys, I'm going to update this pretty soon. Can you remind me how to use my $10 coupon that I got for customer appreciation? Yeah. That didn't sound good. I don't know what that was. That was Mr. Bunsen doing something crazy. I'm going to be, well, not updating it, but just getting some things ready for Black Friday. So how it works is like all the handmade jewelry. So this is all jewelry that I've made, obviously. If you go to home and you go to home and gifts, these are just things like maybe I made them. Like obviously I make the super magnets for home and gifts and whatever. And I made these dream catchers. I obviously didn't make these rocks. or these books. But like this is kind of the place where I put things where it's like if I get something that I just think is cool, but I didn't make it, then I put it in here. And some of these things most of these things I did make, but usually if I did make it, it'll say made by Randy. But I just wanted you guys to know, so because we're going to get some like, you know, kind of like some decor-y things. And we always get really cool stuff from the bead store, like smudge bowls and, you know, different stuff. And that'll be in here. So there you go. That's that. And then for coupon, I need to sign in. Do I still not know my email? My password? What was my password? No, it's not my password. This is my problem last time. Nope, it's not my password. I forgot my password. This is how you do if you forgot your password. You just say, hey, send me email. I want to reset my password. Then you go to your email. Email. Then you go to your email, and then this is not the right email. And then you get the code. Where's the code? Hello? Refresh it. If the entered email address is associated with your store, you will not receive a reset email. Okay. Just talk me through it, she said. I guess they won't let me recover my email because it's associated with my store. Okay, so basically it's really easy. Sorry. All you're going to do is you are going to just log into your account. So you have to log in up here. Go to the website. First thing, log into the account. If you remember your password, you just sign in. When you sign in, it's going to say, there'll be a little bar like down here underneath once you sign in, and it'll say you have $10 worth of credit. So it's not like a coupon or anything. You just add things to your cart, and when you get to the checkout, it's going to say subtract $10 from your credit. If you didn't want to use it on that purchase, then you would go to the payments and uncheck it. But when you have credit, it will automatically deduct from your cart. You can choose not to use it. There's only one other thing it could be. No, that's not right. Nope, not it. Why can't I remember what it is? Nobody's surprised. Anywho, so that's what you do. Easy peasy. I am constantly amazed at how much you accomplish. Just the website would be challenging for me. Everything is a little bit challenging. Okay, so Rossi. What? So easy. Okay, easy. Yeah. If you don't want to use it in a certain purchase, like when you have some, if you don't want to use it, once you get to the payment option where it drops down your card, or it'll be like your card or Apple Pay or whatever, then it'll say you're using credit. You just uncheck it, and then you'll see it come off. So whenever there's stuff like that with credit, you will see it come off. Or if you're gonna use, say you have a coupon code, you will see it come off before it ever goes through. If it doesn't come off, that means it didn't work. So you should see it in your total. Yeah. So that's the whole thing. It's easy. If you have credit, it's easy. But yeah, and you can use that on any purchases that you want. It's not restricted. Whenever you guys get credit on your account, you can use it on whatever you want. So I did shipping today. I did some credit backs. Sometimes when I do shipping, I do credit backs. Shannon does too. Because if there is like excessive amount of shipping, we return it, you know. Or if we happen to have 2 of your orders here and we put them together, then we return it or whatever. So people get credit for that. They get credit for ticket drawings and different types of things. It's really easy to do the credit back. Way easier to do than like doing like a return of money, or even doing a coupon code. It's like so much easier to just do store credit. 100%. Yeah, I'm learning a new thing today. Well, I'm going to learn a new thing tonight after we're done here. I'm going to try it. So after we got off morning coffee and I did all the shipping and Shannon was up here doing her thing, I recorded missing link, the last missing link, so I got to edit that. But I also recorded, I'm here late. I'm watching the race now. Dang. I recorded me fixing some jewelry. So I have quote unquote boxes of shame, things that had never been completed, things that I wasn't sure if I liked, things that maybe I completed but reworked, like put in this big box to like rework. You guys, I'm not even exaggerating. I have those little, you know, those little cube crates. They're like the little ones that you use for like your office or for school. They're little. They're like 6x6. I have them color coordinated. Shannon did color coordinate them. They all have a color. I bet you that I have 25 or more of those cubes completely full of unfinished projects. Like completely crammed full and stacked to the ceiling, literally to the ceiling in the basement. Like 4 of them, 4 stacks of them. And I was like, I gotta do something about this. So today, I started working on them, my boxes of shame. And so a lot of them are not finished. They're just taped at the like end, because if I don't like it, I won't finish it. I'll just be like, or I used to do this thing in 2020 when we were home all the time, where I would watch TV and do stringing. And then I wouldn't want to like focus on the finishing part, so I'd just do the stringing and then I'd just tape it. So I have lots of things. But here's the thing that I was thinking about when I was doing that. So some of those things I like, some of them I don't like, some of them I'm just going to completely tear apart. A lot of them I gave to Shannon to rip apart. Some of them I like but don't like the length of them. So I'm changing the length. I'm turning like necklaces into bracelets, necklaces into multi-strand necklaces, like basically just taking the work that I've already done and changing it. Okay. Which I know for you guys is like probably pretty normal to see me do. But it occurred to me when I was recording this, so I was listening to music, and you know I can't have music on my videos. So I was like, I'll just mute it, and I'll just put some music over the top of it. They can watch it if they want to, because I wasn't really like, I was like, well, I'm doing this, I'll just turn the camera on, like I'll use it for something, maybe a clip or whatever. What a relief, I thought it was just me. I was like, oh, I'll use it for something. I'll use it for my behind the scenes video or whatever. As I'm doing it, I may as well. I was sitting at the desk with the camera. I'm like, I might as well turn it on. So now, anyways, all that to say this, I'm going to attempt to do a voiceover video for reworking or repurposing or finishing off our boxes of shame. My boxes of shame. So, yeah, I think I'm going to try to do that. I don't know. Is it better? So I was just going to, like, put music over it. But some people have said that they don't like the music. They don't want the music. They would prefer to just have nothing, just silence. So then they, while they're watching, could be listening to their own music or whatever they want to do. Some people said it gives them anxiety. But I just thought, maybe that's the thing I could do. I clearly have a lot of it, and I could maybe put a video up and draw some inspiration from PK, because she does a thing where you like read. You're supposed to read for an hour, and I'm like, well, you could put this on, and that could be your hour of like just doing your own boxes of shame. Just do your own boxes of shame while I'm doing mine. We're not really like, it's not like a tutorial. It's just like me doing weirdness with music on it. Is that fine? Is that okay? Is that something you're going to watch? Because if it's not, I won't do it, because that's just a waste of my time. No, put music. They can mute it if they want to. Yeah, well, I was going to do like a little bit of music and then like voiceover just in the beginning, because for all these different, so like today I did 5 of them, and they were completely different things that I did. Crafting sprints? Fantastic. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I want to inspire people to work on these things that are like half-done projects. We call them boxes of shame just because that's something we named them when I was on Facebook. So it's not meant to be like shameful, but it's just like these projects that are half done. What are these cats? Winter, did you just bite Buzz's butt? She said no. They've just been in the mayhem. I got them these little mice yesterday. It was called Kitty Cat Mayhem, and it really works. Anyway, so yeah, I was just thinking maybe that'd be something that we could do. Yeah. All the things and stuff. You know, when you go to the bead store and several people work on their own project and chat, Sprinting would be doing it virtually via live stream. Yeah. But I can't chat. Well, it wouldn't be live. I mean, I could do it live, but that probably would, honestly, I could do it on a recorded video. I don't think I could do it in a live, because y'all know I wouldn't be able to shut up. Because I'd be like, oh, you're here and you're talking. I will talk to you. And then I would just be like, blah, 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 and then like not doing my project. Just completely distracting to everybody. You do it every day, Randy. I know, but I know. Well, how do you do it then? I just want to do it, I don't know. I'll just do this one and we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to try to do a voiceover, because I did think that the part that I want to voiceover, it would be cool to explain how I'm like fixing the stuff. And the whole reason for this, you guys, okay, so I was scrolling through Facebook, and I saw a pretty famous beady person in my feed, and they were doing a project, and they were like, today we're going to start in the middle of the necklace and at the bottom, and this is not something we do, and this is not something I ever do. And they were making this big hoopla about how they never do that, and I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean you don't start in the middle? I'll start upside down standing on my head, like from the back. What do you mean you don't start in the middle? What do you mean you don't ever do this? What? I was like, what? How are you creating things that need to be started in the middle? This doesn't make sense. So then I thought, maybe people are not aware of there's no rules in the way that I fix things, because when I get stuff and I'm like, oh, this is a really long necklace, but I'm just going to double it up and put jump rings on the end and put a hook over here, and we're going to call it a doubled up necklace, whatever. Or I'm going to cut all this off and then I'm going to put chain on it after it's already put together with no findings on it. It's a whole thing. Box of shame night. We got to be careful what we say on YouTube, though, because people will be looking for that, and then they might get some not so great things. Just invite others to do it on their side, and for longer than an hour. A couple of hours to start. Hours? So on Wednesday evening. Oh, PK, you have a lot of faith in the fact that I could stay focused for more than an hour. I don't know. Call it the box of shame night. Anyways, I was really like, when this person was saying this, I was like, what? What are you talking about? I really found that odd. Then I started thinking about myself, and then I was like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm odd. That would make sense. Maybe I'm a crazy person who just like starts things upside down. I don't know. But anyway, moral of the story is I believe you can finish anything. You can start anything any kind of way you want, and then finish it any kind of way you want. So like today, I had just these strings of like strung beads, and then I put the findings on like the wire guardians and stuff like last, and did the crimping. But I already had a pendant on it that couldn't be removed, so I cut the pendant off, and then I put chain all on it once it was already finished. So I was like, eh. Anyway, so I'm babbling on. I'm not going to babble on anymore. It's already like almost 9 o'clock. Do it smarter, not harder. I don't know. I was just like, that's the first thing they said. And I was just like, what do you mean? I don't know. I was really floored. I was just, maybe they were just saying that. Maybe they were just fibbing. And because, I mean, what? I don't know. Anyway. I don't like to crimp until I have the design worked out. Oh, well, this will be for you, Kimberly. You get the whole design done before you ever put a crimp bead on it. Yeah. Well, anyway, and then I was in a phase long ago where I was making these little tiny choker things. Some of the stuff been sitting around since, like, you know, I don't know, 2018, 2020, 2015, like, and I was making these little chokers, because that was, like, a thing my sisters were into. They're into these little tiny chokers, and so they're very small. They're, like, 16 inches, right? It's not really a thing I'm with now. So now, I have this already cut piece of wire, but I got to make the 16-inch necklace into something that's not 16 inches. So I finish it, and then maybe like I add chain to the end, or I add beads to the end if I can get them in there, because they're very small. But it's always like a challenge, because I'm always trying to find some way to fix it up, you know? Fixer-uppers. We gotta come up with a name. I don't think we can call it boxes of shame. We might get in trouble. What about, I don't know the names of anybody else's things, and I don't want to call it whatever they might call it. I want to call it like fixer-uppers. Something about fixer-uppers. Not redos. I do know a lot of people. I even know people who call that their business name. Anyways, we'll think about it. I do kind of want to call them boxes of shame, but it's a self-generated FOC. Well, yeah. The BOS. The boxes of shit. I see you, Kimberly. The BOS. I see you. A day or so later, and I may want to add something. Yeah, well, I'll do this video. Anyway, moral story, I just thought I would like do these little parts in the voiceover where I'm just like, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is why I'm doing it, and then just let the video go, you know? The BOSSSSS. I actually like that. Boxes of shame, 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 shame. Yeah, and then it spells boss. That's actually pretty good. I really quite enjoy that. See, this is how the FOC got started. Projects Undone. That's also a good one. Projects Undone. I don't know. I have a very large box of redo pieces I need to redo. See, Leah, everybody's got redo pieces. And then also, let's not forget about, when was the last time you cleaned your jewelry box? I had to move mine the other day with a dolly. I'm not exaggerating. I had to move it with a dolly. That's how heavy it was. It's one of those like stand up ones, and I'm like, okay, Randy, things are getting a little excessive. Yeah, if you have to move your jewelry box with a dolly, it might be time to maybe take a look at that. To just maybe take a look, see what's in there. And then I'm like, okay, because I made a lot of that stuff. A lot of the stuff that I keep are things that I'm like, oh, this is not great. Those are the things I keep. I'm not one of those persons usually who's like, oh, this is really great, I'm going to keep it for myself. I'm like, oh, this is pretty jacked up, I think I'll just keep it. What's a jewelry box? You just have your jewelry in every corner? Yeah, I have that too. You can see it over there on the counter. Those are all some of my bracelets and like most of my earrings. I do like those little spinning racks for the earrings. That's my table that I just moved over there. And I had to move it over there because those used to sit on top of my jewelry box that used to be right there next to the cat house. And then, but my jewelry box has like a lifty up part, and then there'd always be the earring rack sitting on top, and I'm lazy, so I would not move them. But yeah, so now I've got 3 racks of jewelry there, plus the jewelry box that I had to move with the dolly, and that's not including the stuff I keep upstairs. I wear my jewelry and it almost never makes it back to the box. Same. I'm the same. I have been really good about my earrings. Oh, and then I have like a whole thing in the bathroom, which you're not supposed to keep your jewelry in the bathroom because of the, you know, the water and everything. But I do keep it in there. And those are just the things that I'm wearing every day. So I don't have to run to the jewelry box. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. You might have to send help. I don't know. You get the basement dry? Yeah, basement is dry, Prudence. However, it is supposed to rain again tonight. Hopefully it doesn't rain a whole bunch, but it is dry. I was down there making a video. That's always a crappy part, like in the spring, mostly the spring, the fall too. But mostly the spring is like, then it gets wet, and when it gets wet, and I gotta wait for it to dry out, then I can't video down there. I mean, I could, but I don't want to sit in water. So I come up here. Let's have everything everywhere. It's like, basically my whole house is just like beads. Like beads and jewelry everywhere. Jefferson's up in his, when he is here, he's like up in his office with like, it's like his area, and then everything else is just like beads and stuff. Closet, wall, bulletin board, boxes. Oh, I love boxes. Any kind of boxes, little wooden boxes, little tiny boxes, bigger boxes, the boxes with the doors, you know, all those little trinkety boxes. I love boxes. It's a problem. I have a whole bunch of them. I have been better. You know what I did do? I got those books. Well, originally I got those books for my craft show. But then I wasn't using them to travel because now I have my van, so I don't have to pack everything into like a little tiny space. So I got some different displays. So I had these books that are like stacked, like kind of get at like Hobby Lobby or whatever, but they look like books. And now I just took those upstairs, and then I used those as boxes for all my trinkety things, but I like put them on top of each other and like stack them in the corner so they look like decor. But they're actually, if you open them, they're just like full of little tiny Randy junk. I have a lot of little tiny junk. He's got the closet. I'm late to the races. Oh, Dorothy, you are late. Well, Prudence was the winner. She won all the wonderfulness. We've just now been talking about all these other random things, which I'm about ready to jump off here. But I was pretty happy about my table situation. I got a bunch of my junk. So it used to be on the rack, on this rack that I had, and it was like plumb full of stuff, and I was like, ah. So I took most of it, and then I put a whole bunch of it over there and organized it, and that was really helpful because then also during the day when we have everything pulled out, then we can use the table and that table to put beads on. Because also over here, you can see this shelf right here in the bookshelf. That's where we keep, in the bookshelf, that's where we keep our beads of the week before they've gone on the internet. So that's where we keep them when they're being stored before the sale, and in this little shelf over here. And next week's stuff is in the other bookshelf, same deal. And then when we get it on the internet, then it goes downstairs. But until, nothing ever goes downstairs until it's on the internet with a SKU number. Otherwise, it'll just be lost in the sea of crazy. So, that's how we do it. I suppose I better jump off here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll figure out the video thing. You guys can tell me if you like it or not. I did see that a lot of people were liking the quizzes that I'm putting on YouTube. Everybody's commenting and they're like, oh, we like the quizzes, so that's good. I just do those in the morning time. That's pretty easy. But yeah. So I'm gonna jump off here. We got dollar bead box to do in the morning. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow. Congratulations to Prudence. Congratulations on your win. You got all the Larimar and all the little Afghan pieces. It's going to be great. We would love to see what you do. Also, you might want to grab up your own FOC bag for next month, or your custom order, which have been posted on the internet if you have one. And, yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Thanks for coming, guys. Have a good night. Bye.